Alright, welcome back. Let's talk to Kyoko about that notebook we found. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one less thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you not seen your dad once since you got here?
What? So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to getting the lockers open, you need the handbook whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found the pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owners should be able to get into it, right? You can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only recently got access to the area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but something was written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video was real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to live together to create a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook, that way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD. And it says, Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you realize what it means. I understand why you found my handbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes any sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. You have something to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
As it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask. The rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She had a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness. You still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Even behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. Got the DVD Kyoko. Head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hope is truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Well said, well said. Unless something pops up, let's go straight to the AV room. That's where Byakuya was. AV room. Okay. I should be able to play DVDs just fine. Oh, I better take a look. I put in the DVD Coco gave me and put it in the player. So it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared in the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. Then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Seemed like total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the one position in one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
I thought he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
There's a fun cue, that's where the video cut out. What I hadn't understood until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video I thought was finished flashed back up on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. If I was confused before, what I saw next put me right over the edge. Oh. Huh. What I saw was me. And possibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even ever meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. An interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. Sat with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When we asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. Expected a life within the school. Mrs. Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. Monitor suddenly went black. Huh? Wasn't the monitor, the DVD itself. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which meant, of course, the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke! Out of service! What? So this happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere at any time. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass. You got the power on purpose. Well, whatever. You might watch this whole thing and just be more of the same. You asked him the question, and I'll say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came to this school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It seems hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems all much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Is it time?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Let's begin again. The class trial is going to start. Final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair on the line. Don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now, at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Vakia? Vakia? They don't want to talk. They arrived one after another, but they're all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Hero? No? Silence. It wasn't just normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh, strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My winds are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be fine. You just leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gorge and shift the master of evil. I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. That's what Master wants. It could be boy, girl, anything in between. I can handle it. Oh. Where am I? I don't have any language for the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and we're in our gloomy gust faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Trials, chills,
The final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climb maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with the slander. I'm up here in good standing, you know.
I'm being
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone at home watching knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
If you were Duchess Drivel, let the trial begin already. Sure, let's get the trial already. I'm waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as our Hanakuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. The inexplicable confidence, Baku was first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. No one made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They all disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know where that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And Gyugo is aboard the elevator. Alright, let's go. Started making our way towards the opening. Step after step towards that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. And finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. The warning began to descend deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. Closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. It could have been seconds or centuries later. Will the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end? I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? It's the perfect background for deciding a person's fate. It's an inaugurated last stage. The always exciting final boss battle. Oh, I will sit on in this one. I'll sit right here in the 16 students seat.
Thrills, chills,
Alright, let's begin! Oh. Alright. As Monekuma said, next time we'll begin and possibly end. We shall see. So, until next time.